What's up, Backstretchers? You are on the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tune in for your local racetrack results and series results from Mid-East Racing Association, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and the Steel Block Bandits on Monday nights. It's showtime! Welcome to this episode of On the Backstretch. A little late getting on, sorry about that. I'm slow and old and can't remember nothing. Make sure sound's on. Got the Maverick Cambridge Gann sitting shotgun over here. You don't look too happy about being there. Bad weekend.
Great.
Bad weekend.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I guess could have been caught up in that big wreck.
Big wreck, not make the field.
Oh, I was making the field.
He's out making the field. But we got lots and lots of racing action this past weekend. Carolina Run Friday night had the USEC sprint cars, and then they turned and burned and went to the place your mama wonders about, Cherokee Speedway. We were at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park for the Ultimate Super Late Model Show. Mid-East Modified was there, along with 604, 602s, and U cars. Also got results from Blue Ridge Outlaws, Natural Bridge, and Whitful. Before we get started into all that, we're going to thank our sponsors real quick, and then we'll get into the racing action this past weekend, and we'll get into what's coming up this coming weekend as well. A lot of racing coming up this weekend if Mother Nature will behave. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Mayodan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Score, and for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannet, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home with the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs, offering dumpster rentals and portable toilet rentals. Give them a call today at 336-648-8808 with 2 locations to serve you in Mount Airy, North Carolina and Mooresville, North Carolina. Also, check them out online at capitalwastetrash.com.
And we're back. Thanks to all our great sponsors. There's old Sean Peach Automotive out of Kernersville. I actually seen Sean at the racetrack. He was hanging out over there with his employee, I think, John Leopard. He picked up a U-Car win.
Yeah, he come over and hang out with us for a little bit.
Of course, last sponsor of the show, Capital Waste. Jordan Kohler finally picked up his first super late model victory.
Yep. It was a good night for firsts.
It was a good night for firsts. And a lot of local people picked up wins at the racetrack.
Yep.
Which is always a good thing, especially when you get Super Show in the house. But before I get started on the results, good friend of mine, Cambridge's, everybody at the racetrack, continue to pray for Bill Link.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we call him Blink.
Blink.
B
Blink.
Blink. He is currently in the hospital, in ICU in critical condition. Last I heard, he had pneumonia, bad infection. Of course, he's diabetic and his sugar is way out of sight because of the infection. So keep Bill Link and his family in your prayers. I know Smoot and Wayne have tried to keep everybody posted on Facebook. But if you continue to pray for Bill, hopefully he'll make a speedy recovery and get back to the racetrack. Like I said, let's keep Bill in our prayers. All right, we will start the night off at Carolina Speedway on Friday night. They had the USAC sprint cars. And I forgot to put these in order. All this say sprint cars on top. So bear with me. I forgot to put them in order.
We got it. It'd be all right.
It'll be all right.
We'll figure it out. We'll wing it anyway.
But picking up the USAC sprint car main event was Eric Riggins Jr. in the 47 machine, followed by Lance Moss in the 23, Johnny Briggs in the 07 finishing third, Terry Gray finishing fourth, Danny Smith fifth, sixth went to Luke Hill, Jake McLean finishing seventh, Robert Taylor eighth, ninth went to Kyle Connery, and Brianna Lawson rounding out the top 10 in the USAC sprint cars. Up next is going to be Renegade Sportsman. Yeah, this is my fault. I will take full responsibility for this one, Cambridge.
Got it.
That should be that.
That's some of the bombers. Your Renegade Sportsman feature winner was Brandon Kennard. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. I've already been blamed for that one already. Jackson, man, I don't know. Look at this. Thomason, yeah. Jackson Thomason finished second. Third was Luke Edison. Fourth was the 40B of TJ Bolin. Fifth was Billy Milstead. Sixth went to Tommy Ham. Seventh was Caleb McLaughlin. Eighth was Ronald Scully. Ninth was Tony Pannell. And 10th was Cole Hilton. Cole running a Renegade Sportsman. He normally runs with the Modified Mafia.
Modified Mafia. They must have been off this weekend. And then we're going to roll out for a Pro 4 main event. Patrick Anna has picked up the win in the 7 machine. AJ Baker finishing second. Jacob Kennard finishing third in that 121 machine. Eric Luffett in the 97 machine was fourth. Janet Ham in the 44 was fifth. And rounding out the 6-car field was the 88R of Clayton Ross.
Your winner in the Crown Vics was TJ Slack. Second went to Jacob Hayes. Third was Jonathan Chapman. Fourth went to Chad Mack. Fifth was James Hilton. Sixth was Austin Medlin. Seventh was Billy Mack. And eighth was Bundy Stowe. Huh. What happened to old Bundy? He been winning.
What's happened on Bundy?
He been winning.
Every time he goes to Carolina.
Exactly. He been winning things down at
Rounding out the night, the Thunder Bombers. It was a 78 machine of Hunter Funderburk picking up the win. Benji Knight in the 12X machine was second. Hunter Digg in the 21 machine was third. Fourth went to James Carpenter in the 75 EC. Isaac Thomas in the 316 finishing fifth. 17 machine of Stephen Fowler was sixth, and seventh went to the number 7 machine of Brian Mullis. And no, that is not cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
I got messages going off. And that rounded out Carolina Speedway on Friday night. He blew the crown. Big Al said, Big Al knows everything. I need Big Al up here. He keeps up on everything.
Yes, he does. Big Al knows it all.
I have a feeling I have forgot something on
What? Carolina.
But I don't see it anymore. All of them say sprint cars. Oh, I didn't miss one on Carolina. The Hornets. Wayne Heatherly in the 11H machine picking up the win. Brian Barfield in the 39 machine was second. Avery White in the 818 was third. Fourth going to the 417 of Daryl Bean. And Keith Martin in the 27M rounded out the 5-car field. Fire myself before this week's over. Then let's see what's going to be up next. Is going to be Ultimate Super Late Models. We're at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. And I have no clue what order these are going to be in, but that is the first one. I believe you know these guys. I believe you won't mess these up too bad.
I know all these guys.
But we're going to start off at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park for the 602 late models.
Your 602 late model feature winner was Dalton Jacobs in the 11B. Second went to the 77 of Bobby Jones. Third was the 22W of Nathan Walker. Fourth was the 52 of Chris Stowe. And rounding out your top 5 was the 20 of Trey Stamper. Sixth went to Chris Cheek. Seventh was TJ Hicks. Eighth was Ethan Wilson. Ninth was Becca Malone. And rounding out the top 10 was Carl Curran.
And there were 29 entries for the 602 late models at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park.
Your hard charger was, take a guess. Take a guess.
Hard charger?
Take a guess.
I'm trying to think who was even there. There were so many of them.
TJ Hicks.
TJ Hicks in that 55 double nickel machine. Rolling out next was the Mid-East Modified Tour. 28 entries for the Mid-East Modified Tour. But it was Ethan Wilson in that 5 machine driving from Mackey. Cox picking up the win. Mr. Excitement, Jeff Parson at 44 machine out of Union Grove finishing second. Robert Poole at 25 machine finishing third. Jake Barnacastle, the 2J out of Moxville finishing fourth. Tyler Love in the 92 machine was fifth. 5-0. Somebody call the Popo. Joey Johnson rounded up sixth. Larry Martin seventh. Eighth went to Blake Hedrick. Ninth was Jordan Fetter. And rounding out the top 10 was Cambridge Gann. No Maverick over here.
I sucked.
TC Construction Pole Award going to Ethan Wilson in that 5 machine and picking up the TC Construction Hard Charger Award was Blake Hedrick, picking up 14 spots from 22nd to 8th.
I believe there was a few that was wanting me to retire early. One of them pushed me straight up in the infield.
Retire early.
Yeah. And we went 2 laps in, and we had a restart. Whoever it was on the outside of me just come down and just pushed me in the infield. I stopped right at Joey. Joey was like, stop. And I'm like, I'm holding the brakes. Oh, Lord. That was a little scary. He just looked at me the whole time I'm sliding towards him.
Up next was the front wheel drives. Low car count for the front wheel drives. Don't know what's going on with the Seahawk front wheel drives. But
John Leopard was your feature winner. Second went to Joe Lawson. Third was Daniel McComb. Fourth went to Holden Krieger. And round at the top 5 was Noah Sprinkle.
Next out, first time winner in a 604 machine in another double nickel race car. My favorite number anyway, 00.
00.
Old 00 machine. Kendall Tucker picking up his first 604 late model win out of Mount Airy, North Carolina in that 00 machine. Second went to Blake Pryor. Blake Pryor actually sat on the pole in the 604s. Finished second. Dalton Jacobs out of Reedsville driving the 7J machine finishes third. Becca Malone finishing fourth. Ben Scott fifth. Colby Quick, the Tar Heel Terror, finishing sixth. John Ruggiero Jr. in that 00R of the Longhorn House car finishing seventh. Kyle Pierce in that 20 machine finishing eighth. Ninth goes to Brad Burkhart and Tyler Arrington rounding out the top 10.
Was Ross Bales not there running supers?
No, Ross Bales not run.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought Ross was there.
That's what's going to be up next. You get to do the honors.
The Ultimate Super Late Model Dirt Series. You're a feature winner. Another first, Jordan Kohler, picking up the feature win. I do believe he led. How many laps did he lead? I know he his couple.
Like I didn't get to see a whole lot of the first part of it because I went to do the checks for the modifieds.
I think Gray Parton, he led about the first 10 to 15 laps, and Jordan, they caught lap traffic, and Jordan, when he, I think Gray got a little too high coming off 2, and Jordan got him on the bottom, and
the replay I seen looks like Gray push going into 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Jordan got under him.
He got a little tight getting in 1, and Jordan just got right up underneath him, and he never looked back. But congratulations to Jordan on his first win, and Ben Watkins run second. Third was Clay Knight. That was a good run for Clay. Fourth was Gray Parton. Fifth went to Carson Brown. Sixth was Cody Wright. Seventh went to Tommy Jones. Eighth was Luke Morey. Ninth was Christian Thomas. And round out your top 10 was David Yandel.
I think they had 28 cars too.
I'm pretty sure they did as well. Yeah, 28 entries.
28 entries for the Ultimate Super Late Models. Kelly Carlton.
Sure did.
Like I said,
Hard Charger was Luke Morey.
Luke Morey had the Hard Charger.
No, I'm sorry. I lied. David Yandel was Hard Charger. He was 13 positions. Luke was 11.
Yeah. Like I said, congratulations to Jordan Kohler, also one of Capital Waste, one of the sponsors of the show. So glad to see him. And of course, Evan Kohler. Kohler having a great week because Evan
won.
Evan picked up his first micro win at
Sure did.
Millbridge last Wednesday. And I think Thornton finished second Saturday night as well. For Davenport.
Fourth on Friday night and second on Saturday night.
Second on Saturday night. I didn't mean to go that far ahead, but I did. Up next, we're going to talk about the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Made their way to Harris Speedway. Looked like they had a good field of cars. Of course, I don't have my race pass for them, so I didn't get to see how many they had. I seen Smoot was in here earlier. Maybe he can tell me. Well, I got phones going off over here. But that 00 machine, Brandon Dockery picking up the win for the Blue Ridge Outlaws.
23
Blue Ridge Outlaws. So good field of Blue Ridge Outlaws. Matt Long in the 55 machine was second. The third went to the T1, a Timbo Magnum. Nick Dietz finishing fourth. Justin Mintz fifth. Sixth going to Jay Sessoms. Johnny Pursley, 7th. Greg Clark, 8th. 9th going to Dalton Hodge. And Hank the Tank Taylor rounding out the top 10 for the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Looked like Gut made the trip down there.
I believe so.
Yep, he ended up finishing 15th. But as always, we have the top 3 interviews for the Blue Ridge Outlaws. So we'll let y'all hear the interviews from the top 3. That would be Brandon Dockery, Matt Long, and Timbo Magnum.
Third win of the season so far, 2024. Our current points leader, the Cagle Automotive Blue Ridge Outlaws, powered by Newsom Raceway Parts Network, Raceway Chevrolet, and Chevrolet Performance. Brandon Dockery extending the points lead out just a little bit further tonight with a win here at Harris Speedway for our eighth event of the season. Third win, leading most wins of all year so far. And but Brandon, you and Matt Long, it's pretty much been a 2-horse race tonight between you and him, and that lap traffic, it really evened you guys up a couple times. You would pull away from him a little bit, and then once you guys would catch lap traffic, then he'd ease back up to you, and then he would make a pass on you, or at least attempt to make the pass on you, and then you managed to get back around him. It's just one of those, monkey see, monkey don'ts type of situations, and that was, it was pretty exciting, but and the fans were going wild, and he made a few more fans here tonight here at Harris Speedway. But man, what is this like? First of all, this is most top tier you've been, making a name for yourself, and this thing is a rocket ship.
Yeah, when we showed up, I don't have a lot of laps around this place, so I knew when we showed up we had the bullseye on our back, and we just try to make the right calls. We got here and started neutral, and the car was a little snug, and we just left it alone, man, and just let the track come to us. And I knew Matt and Alex and a lot of guys here, they're fast, and I knew we had to be on our game. So, and I knew the driver had to be on his game too, but we just come out here and did the best we could and try to capitalize on everything, and started off a little bad, but set the pole. We got to start up front for the dash and got to win that, and I knew it was all on the driver at that point, and we just come out here and just did the best we could, and just try to cross all our T's, dot our I's, and Matt's car takes off really good, and I figured that out twice tonight in the dash and in the main. But both times I seen that 55 go by me, and I was like, man, I got to get up on the wheel now. Like, he done got me, but just want to thank the Blue Ridge guys, for everything y'all do. Give us a good place to race, good series to run. All the guys at the shop, man, I can't do it all by myself. So all them guys, they stand behind me, and the sponsors. First of all, I'd like to thank Shepherd Brothers Logging. He helps me as much as he possibly can. He's been with me for quite a few years now. And Bowen's Dumpster Service, Rush Home Improvement, RK Designs and Fabrication, Wesley Page Racing Shops, Dockery's Pools and Patios, Stover Construction, Gatton's Towing, all those guys, they help me, and when I make a phone call, whatever, they definitely do the best they can, for sure.
And we head back to Lawrence next weekend. I believe it's probably the second time you've ever run there, the first time being last year, and it turned out okay for you. So what are something that you're possibly expecting now? You're not going in quite as far in the dark, I guess.
Yeah, we went there one time, and that track's different. It's got a lot of banking for the size of it, and I actually was thinking about that the other day, and I looked in my notebook, and I ain't got no notes. I didn't write no notes down. So I guess we just show up neutral like we always do, and just just hope for the best. But I'm telling you, that Race City Performance 525, it runs good. It's been carrying my butt around these racetracks pretty good here lately. So hats off to Don, helping me answering any questions I got. But yeah, all we can do is just hope for the best and show up and ride around in circles.
There you go. And once again, your points leader heading into Lawrence County next weekend for our 9th round and third win of the year here for the Devon Family Tribute here at Harris Speedway. Brandon Dockery, your winner here tonight.
Thank you.
Coming on second tonight here, round 8 of here Harris Speedway with our Cagle Automotive Blue Ridge Outlaws powered by Newsom Raceway, Raceway Chevrolet, and Chevrolet Performance. The Hillbilly Deluxe Matt Long, a strong second place tonight. And, arguably you were one of the top 2 cars. And, you said before during qualifying that you messed up counting your second lap. It kind of halted your effort there to try to go a little faster. But regardless, you was still up in the battle for most of the event. And what a race between you and Brandon through that lap traffic. And it got dicey quite a few times there.
Oh, sure. It was a good night. The driver just screwed up 3 times. Qualifying, I think we'd have had the fastest lap. But still, we got to lead in the dash, and I got tight and screwed it up again. And then in the feature, we got the lead the first 10 laps, got the lap traffic, and we had to go high, and I hit the fluff and hit the wall. And so this was on me. My team we've done a lot of work in the last 3 weeks, and especially this week. We've tested twice, Fox Shocks, Matt Logan, and ML Performance. We've made leaps and bounds. And so it was a really fun night. Don at Race City Performance, who ran a new air cleaner that he's working on. That the motor ran fantastic, and everything worked out. Just the driver didn't do his job. But Brandon's been running great. Lap traffic was just really hairy, and I really wanted this one. This is the first race I've been around with Timbo since Donovan passed away. We had another teammate, Kane Russell from the NJR group and the Kane group that passed away, and I really wanted to get this one for it's been a tough couple months in the dirt world with Scott passing away and a lot of close people to me, and so we just wanted to get this one. But we'll take second. You got to be in the hunt to have some luck, and so we just need a little bit more. But we're heading up north to Tyler County for a big race up there next weekend if the weather holds. If not, we'll be down here racing. But we're running really good, and so that's all we can ask for. My team, my guys, Corey Cook, Corey Lambert, Eric McKenzie. Like I said, Matt Logan, ML Performance, and Jeff at Fox Shocks. We've done a lot of work, and it's really starting to pay off. So, and Rocket Chassis, they've been great. They're on a roll, and so we're just happy to be here. NJR, East Coast Countertops, Staking It, all the people that help us. There's so many. Heinz Brothers Performance, and so Harris was a great race tonight. They did a good job on the track, had a good crowd, and put on a little bit of a show. Normally it was me, stepping on it, but that's okay. We're looking forward to the next race and see what comes.
Like you were talking about the amount of testing you guys have done. Just kind of explain how hard, how much of a daunting task is it to be able just to get up front, because I've talked to many guys of how you used to do things even 10, 15 years ago. It don't even compare to where you're having to do it now. But how much rewarding do you feel like it makes it when you do run as hard as teams are working now?
Oh, you have to work 3 times as hard, and we haven't been able to because of my schedule to race that much, and so we needed to go test. And it's razor thin. It's a quarter inch here. It's not a game of inches anymore. It's a game of tenths, and in terms of your setup and the wing, the sideboard that we run with Blue Ridge, it makes it a little bit different on top of that. And so you got to loosen your car up to a certain point, but you still got to be hooked up. And we play with that fine line. And all year we've been too tight, with the sideboard on. And so we've down the size of it and different things. And we're really getting it dialed in now, how to run without it and run with it. But listen, it's hard. I mean, anytime you can go test at we were up at Ultimate. We were here at Harris this week, and since we don't race that many races, testing's the only thing that helps us, learn. And
absolutely.
And that's all my guys and Matt Logan and ML and Fox Shocks and Rocket and everybody that helps. And because it's a daunting task to test a couple times a week and go race. That's a lot of work. And my family, I gotta, my wife and kids are at home, and
absolutely,
they put up with me being gone, especially a week like this where we tested 2 nights, we're racing a night, and then we're going to West Virginia next week. So there's a lot going on.
Absolutely. So second place tonight here at Harris Speedway, the Hillbilly Deluxe Matt Long coming home runner-up tonight.
Thank you.
Third place tonight, wrapping up our podium here at Harris Speedway for the Dedman Family Tribute. Second in points tonight, Timbo Mangum, another solid podium run here. And, after the couple months ago with what happened at Carolina and Cherokee, and that kind of put you guys a little behind the 8 ball, but a good rebound tonight to be able to come home with a third place finish. So, getting everything back going again, because it kind of the momentum slowed with that break we had a little bit longer than we was expecting. But a good run, and the circumstances you guys have went through and everything the last month or two, it's been a really good run for you guys, a little bit of a good booster for you.
Yeah, man, it has. Like losing my damn partner, my best friend, Donovan. It's been, we struggled a little bit, but we rebounded back. We ain't, I don't think he'd want us to stop doing what we're doing, so we're gonna keep digging. And I think we've been pretty good at the end. We're getting our car back where it needs to be now. So, like I said, I just want to thank all my sponsors on the car and everything. And can't thank all my guys enough. If it weren't for them guys week in and week out at the shop helping me out doing this stuff, like I said, most of them there more than I am. Man, I wouldn't be doing it. And like I say, all my sponsors. Again, I'm not gonna name them because I'll be the missed one, like normal. But all my sponsors and like I say, everybody helped me out, man. It's a solid run for us. We was a little bit off in the hot laps. We changed the car up a little bit and picked up pretty much a second after the hot lap. So we'll keep digging. And, I'm pretty sure we'd be in a winner's circle for long and not have to worry about doing this second and third place. Not bad.
I believe you will, but but second, third. I mean, it's hard to knock it, but I know it's kind of a disappointment because I know where you guys want to be. But we go to Lawrence next weekend, and I'm not sure when the last time you've been there was. I have no idea, and so that's going to be something. Somebody said it might be a little bit of a mini Lancaster, I guess you could call it. So. Anything you possibly could transfer to there, or anything you possibly could think of to maybe help you guys down there to get going?
Oh yeah, it's a different place. We've been there before. We've run several races there before. A few races there. It's a little getting up on the wheel track, and that's pretty much a track I like. And so it's gonna be an interesting week next week. Hope the rain holds off and we get it in.
And then we got Travelers Rest right after that. So I know that's something you're looking forward to. You like that place. You've made some laps there, but be able to try to get some points back going. It's kind of out of your hands, I guess you could say. There's nothing you can do but just get the best runs you can.
Yeah, that's all we do, man. We just keep digging. Finishing top three. Maybe win one or two, and that's all we can do. And just go from there and see how it ends up.
And once again, it's third place tonight, wrapping up our podium here at Harris Speedway with our Blue Ridge Kegel Automotive, Blue Ridge Outlaws, and Newsom Raceway Chevrolet Performance tonight. Tim O'Mangum, third place tonight here at Harris Speedway.
And that is your top three interviews for the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Thanks to Jason Smoot and Blue Ridge Outlaws for letting me share those with you every time I get a chance. We're going to roll into the place your mama warned you about, Cherokee Speedway. USACs took off from Carolina down to Cherokee along with support divisions. We'll start off with the Crown Vics up first. Barry Bryant in the two machine picking up the win, the Crown Vics, followed by Lucas Tyndale. Morgan Milstead third, fourth going to Skylar Hyde, and round out the rest of the field was Stephen Herron and David Saltz, who neither one started. I think Stephen Herron ended up upside down. And there's Jason Smoot. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. We appreciate y'all.
Up next is going to be the 604 late models. Very slim field of 604 late models for Cherokee Speedway.
Your feature winner was Travis Steele. Second went to Preston Dimsdale. Third was Sean Martin. Fourth was Zach Lowe. And round out your top five was Craig Herndon. That's a very, very, very slim field.
It was. Especially for 604s at Cherokee, that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Next up is the stock fours. Tyler Riddle in the 96X picking up the win. Travis Mosley finishing second. Jarrett Warren in the 21 machine was third. Matt Gilbert finishing fourth. Fifth went to J.R. Warren in the 121 machine. David Coffey finishing sixth. Ben Burnett seventh. Eighth going to Scott Jones. Ninth, Billy Havener. And Tyler Johnson rounded out the top 10 for your stock fours at Cherokee Speedway. Oh, you got the USACs.
USAC picking up the feature win on Saturday night. 2 for 2 on the weekend. Eric Riggins Jr. in the 47 machine picked up the victory. Second went to Kyle Connery. Third was Danny Smith. Fourth was Terry Gray. Rounding out your top 5 was Luke Hill. Sixth was Jeff Willingham. Seventh was Scott Hunter. And, there was 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Did not finish, but 8th was Brianna Lawson. 9th was Johnny Briggs. And rounding out your top 10 was Brady Alum.
Yeah, I don't ever put it do not finish in when they went out to race early. Some of them was lap down. It messes me up when I go to do that.
Yeah.
Up next, Thunder Bombers. Of course, it was Hunter Thunderbird 2 for 2 for the weekend in that 78 machine, picking up the win in Thunder Bombers. Luke Clements in the 51 machine finishing second. Mark Towell in the 97T finishing third. Fourth going to Brandon Green in the 32 machine. Fifth, Tommy Suttles in the 5 machine. Sixth was Jamie Decker in the 45. Seventh goes give it to Thomas Hemrick in the 17 machine. Eighth goes to Hannah Wall in the 483 machine. Ninth was Wally Wall in the 50. And round out your top 10 was Shane Gusnail in the 8A machine.
Picking up the Extreme 4 Smoky Mountain Barbecue, boys. Victory was the 94 machine of Mason.
Nope.
What?
Band 1 got it.
Oh.
There was a protest.
Oh, okay.
And Band 1 ended up with a
All right.
victory.
Well, the Band 1 was your feature winner, Dale Bennett. Second went to Evan White. Third was Nelson Cunningham. Fourth was Eric McGahee. Fifth was Clayton Seelig. Sixth, I'm sorry, that got it where you done messed me up already.
Yeah.
Sixth was Casey Towell. Seventh was Reggie Twig. Eighth was Travis Langford. Ninth was Jason Gunnels. And 10th was Chris Jarrett. Too many numbers.
All right, you're going to start off so you ain't going to mess up with that.
Yeah, okay.
But that rounded out everything from Cherokee Speedway for the USAC night in Gaffney, South Carolina. Next up is going to be Natural Bridge Speedway. If I can find the button, there it is.
Your feature winner in the late models was Joe Level. Second went to the 2W of Justin Williams. Third was Jack Brown. Fourth was Bryson Fulton. Fifth was Roger Robertson Jr. Sixth was Ricky Wales. Seventh was Ronnie Martin Jr. Eighth was Corey Watts. Ninth was Ricky Almond. And round out your top 10 was Jesse Quick. And guess who finished 11th? Oh, Dylan Warden.
Dylan Ward, what are you driving?
He driving Joey Washburn's car.
Well,
This was late. This is late models, but he was driving a 604 because I think the 604s were off this weekend.
like I said, Dylan Warden done good at Fayetteville when he drove Wormy's car one night.
Yeah.
That was the first time. That was the first time he'd ever been in a late model.
Yeah.
But speaking of 602s, up next, Sportsman. He went from 0 to hero this week.
He did.
Old chop saw Matt Duggins picking up the win at Natural Bridge Speedway.
He said he got lucky.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Yeah.
Finishing second was Bryce Smith. Stephen Harrison in the 10H finishing third. Fourth going to Chris Fretwell. Jacob Lavelle finishing fifth. Tim Stanaker.
Stallnacker. I know that one.
I might have to get this a little closer. My eyes ain't that good no more. Hang on. Seventh is Roger Rodenbach Jr. Is that what it
Feel
is?
my pain.
Samuel Hamilton finishing eighth. Ninth goes to Darren Critchfield. I can't see the letters good because I normally have a printout for my race pass, but I didn't get to this time. Michael Simmons finishing 10th. Michael Ayers, he had a bad night, finishing
I think
12th.
he got caught up in a wreck.
Yeah, ended up 12th for the night. That's unusual for the Cowboy.
Been trying to convince Matt to rub some of his luck off.
And the
give it
bad
to
thing is,
me.
the more cars is on the page,
the smaller it gets. Yeah. Been trying to get Matt to give me some luck, and he won't do it.
Matt won't give me a
No,
run.
he won't
Matt
do it.
wants that championship.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
So up next for Natural Bridge Speedway is going to be the street stocks.
You've done this on purpose.
No, he's not in that class.
No. Your street stock feature winner was Keith Nelson. Second went to Jesse Murray. Third was Howard Hall. Fourth went to Keith Hearing. Fifth was Tony Johnson. Sixth went to Chris Cordell. Seventh was Scott Cyrus. Eighth was Kyle Bray. Ninth was Dylan Thompson. And ran at the top 10 was Earl Brooks Jr. He's got the right number. I know that.
That's the right number.
45.
45, he said.
45. That's a good looking car.
It is a good looking car. I had to find pictures because I guess the photographer wasn't there Saturday night, so I had to find pictures to put up there. Matt Duggins had his own picture, but everybody else's I had to kind of find some. Then we go into pure stocks. Aiden Mead. Mead. Is that Mead?
Mead, I
Mead.
think.
Aiden Mead out of Buchanan, Virginia, picking up the win. Willie Findley. It's Findley in the 67 machine, finishing second. And I'm going to get this one right. I don't care what Cambridge does.
I ain't saying nothing.
Finishing third is the 2K machine of Donald Kazee. Joe Harmon finishing fourth. Mason Rose is fifth. Braddock Pruitt finishing sixth. Seventh going to Jeremy Fox. Andy Hunt, eighth. Robert Tyree, ninth. And Jacob McCormick rounding out the top 10 for your pure stocks. And I hope this time we did at least get Donald's name right. Kazee is what I was told it was. And we're sorry we've been butchering it so bad. But I would have said Kesey if I didn't know any better.
Oh, yeah, I bet you would have.
I would have said Kesey. I mean, Kese.
I thought I was saying Kesey,
The Kazoo.
but I was not.
Kazee is kind of threw me off. So I hope we got it right this week. And that will leave the rookies up at Natural Bridge to round out the night.
Your feature winner in the rookies was Mason Kassab. It's Kassab. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Mason Kassab was the feature winner. Second was Matthew Hamilton. Third was Max Link. Fourth was Christine Fox. And right at the top 5 was Parker Flint.
Then we're going to roll up to With Virginia in Rural Retreat. And there's old Lyle Nelson. He had a bad night, too. I believe he blowed that motor pretty bad. A lot of smoke coming out of that car. Lyle Nelson? No, he's on here. He commented. A lot of smoke coming out of that car. And he didn't come out for the feature, so I figured it hurt it pretty bad. We're going to roll into Whitfield.
He wasn't the only one that had that happen. Blow motor.
Yeah, that was an odd one.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot that Ethan Wilson blowed after the checkered flag. But if you got to blow one, that's the best time to do it.
That's
after you
crazy.
win.
Yeah.
But we'll roll into Whitfield. Whitfield, of course, no results up on Facebook, none on my race pass, so I had to dig. Hopefully I got them right. Picked up some pictures where I could, but we'll go from what I could find. Start off with Crown Vicks. Aaron Bowles in the 41 machine picking up the win. Joseph McGill in the J1 finishing second. Justin Tate in the T8 finishing third. Chase McGill in the 43 machine finishing fourth. Duke Martin in the 91 was fifth. And Anthony Waddle in the 11 machine around out the 6 car. Crown Vic Field.
Picking up your U-Car feature win, it was Daniel Wright. Second went to Will Hollister. Third was James Philippi. I hope I got it right. I'm sorry if I did.
What I'd say, Philippi.
Philippi, yeah. Fourth went to Braxton Serber. Fifth was John Paul. Sixth was Ricky Ward. Seventh was Matthew Worrell. Eighth was Matthew White. Ninth was Gavin Arnold. And rounding out your top 10 was Paul Walters.
Then we roll out for the Eisenbach Super Streets. It was a Michael Deskins, an 88 machine, picking up the victory over Jerry Dillo, finishing second. Keith Griffiths finishing third. Rick Utzman in the U18 finishing fourth. Fifth going to the 21 of Jeff Dawes. Terry Sharp in the 50 machine finishing sixth. Roy Martin in the 27 finishing seventh. Randy Taylor in the 94 machine finishing eighth. Ninth going to the P4D of Tyler DeWale. And round out your top 10 was George Richards in the 43 machine. And all these results are coming from live timing. So
your width thigh modified feature winner was the 50 of Justin Blevins. Second went to the 8P of Jason Powers. Third was the 89 of Dustin Dowell. Fourth was Alex Eastridge. Fifth was Keith Wagner. Sixth was Jacob Johnson. Seventh was Heath Martin. Eighth was Damian Sage. And missing data was ninth.
it was probably somebody that had transponder number in wrong.
Justin Blevins, he won and finished 10th.
It shows it twice. Yeah, they got a transponder mixed up. And then we roll out for 602 late models. Very slim pickings. It's 602 late models for Whitsville. 3 cars. Tommy Zachary picking up the win. Dawson Love was second, and Bill Tesh rounded out the 3-car field. Next up will be Vintage Sportsman.
Your Vintage Sportsman feature winner was Jerry Stanley. Second went to Terry Davis. Third was Cody Moore. Fourth was Daniel Russell. Fifth was Jimmy Cox. And sixth was Rodney Serber.
Sorry about the laughter, guys. These fools over here in the shop are being stupid. Rolling up next is going to be the Randy's Tire Shop Pro Minis. Good field of Pro Minis at Whitfield. Justin Ferris picking up to win the 45 machine, followed by Kevin Atwell in the 95. Aaron Bowles finishing third in the 3 machine. Billy Klein, the official tow truck of Whitfield Speedway, finishing fourth in the 69 machine. Josh Dunford in the 3D finishing fifth. 6 goes to the 77 of Michael Bolin. 7th was John Brose Jr. Matt White finishing 8th. 9th going to Tanner Cook. And rounding out your top 10 was Andrew Hudgens in your Randy's Tire Shop Pro Minis at Whitfield. But last but not least,
your K-Car feature winner was Jacob Johnson.
the Hillbilly Pimp.
Second went to Eli Richardson. Third was Colton Serber. Fourth was Ryan Delp. And fifth was Atticus King.
And that rounded out all your results from this past weekend. And we'll roll into what's coming up. This coming weekend, a lot of racing action going on everywhere. First off I've got is the OG River Wars, which is Renegade Sportsman Labor Day weekend. 3 tracks, 1 weekend, 1 champion. Carolina Speedway will start it off Friday night, $1,500 to win. Lancaster Motor Speedway on Saturday night for $2,017 to win. And they'll end their night at Cherokee Speedway on Sunday for $1,000 to win. Points are paying out 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Top 5 in points. If they can win all 3 races, they get a $500 bonus. If they can win 2 out of the 3, it's a $200 bonus. And they are allowed, everybody's allowed to run their home track rules. I'm sure you're supposed to have your rule book with you. Then after that, we've got the Street Stock Border War. They will invade Travelers Rest, South Carolina on August the 30th, which will be Friday night, for 1,000 to win. And they'll move to Harris Speedway on Saturday for 1,000 to win, and then go to Cherokee on Sunday for 1,000 to win. Harris Speedway Saturday night will be a host of the Mid-East 604 late models. It has been advertised that 602 late models are allowed to join the field at Harris. You can get points for your 602 late model best of 7. It's a way to catch back up because, like I said, there's been some rainouts for the 602 late models. So he's giving them guys a chance to get enough races in to be in a championship hunt. But it is a 604 late models race. They will be one purse, but points will be divided between the 604s and 602s at the end of the night. And of course, Cherokee Speedway will host the Hall of Fame race with the Carolina Clash, Street Stocks, Mid-East Modified Tour, Thunder Bombers, Renegade Sportsman, Extreme 4, and Crown Vics. I'm not exactly sure what the Clash is paying that night, but it looks like everything will be in the evening. It will not be a day race. Hall of Fame induction will be at 5 o'clock. Drivers meeting at 6:30 and hot laps at 7, since it is Labor Day Monday. Blue Ridge Outlaws, of course, they said in the interview quite a few times, will invade Lawrence Speedway for 3,000 win, 300 to start on Saturday night. And the American All-Star Series is running their Crystal Cup. Friday night will be at Natural Bridge Speedway for 5,000 to win. Then they'll go to Beckley, West Virginia on Saturday night for 10,000 to win, and Sunday at Whitfield Speedway for 10,000 to win for the American All-Stars. So that's everything coming up. There's Terry Basham. He's from Princeton, West Virginia, watching the show. Like I said, that is all the results and what's coming up. Like I said, just keep Bill Link in your prayers. Like I said, he is still in critical condition in the hospital, in the ICU. So hopefully Bill will get well soon, and we'll continue to pray for Bill. Before we go, I'm going to thank the sponsors one more time.
On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Mayodan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home with the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs. Offering dumpster rentals and portable toilet rentals. Give them a call today at 336-648-8808 with 2 locations to serve you in Mount Airy, North Carolina and Mooresville, North Carolina. Also check them out online at capitalwastetrash.com.
And again, thanks to all our sponsors. Like I said, got lots of racing action going on this weekend. Natural Bridge is running, Beckley's running, Withful's running, Carolina's running, Travelers Rest is running, Cherokee, Lancaster, Lawrence, and Harris. I know I was going to forget somebody.
What?
Maverick will be in action on Sunday at the place your mama wonders about, Cherokee Speedway, for the Mid-East Modified Tour.
Yes, sir. We'll be there. Hopefully with a
Hall of Fame race night.
bit of showing.
Better show it.
Yeah.
You want me to drive?
You might have to, man.
We can go fill a bit.
I've tried.
You've tried.
Yeah.
You ain't tried hard enough.
Yeah, well, he don't want to get in it.
I'm gonna have to have more information on this. And ain't yours to run. I didn't know you owned the car.
I don't.
I might have to figure this one out. Race car showed up by Immaculate Conception.
Oh, man.
I don't know any way to put it. It just showed up. Which I always wondered where he was going to get a race car, because every time I asked Philip where your race car was at, he'd always tell me it was in the pipe rack.
It was for the longest time. We finally got it out and started cutting on it.
What traps did you call that?
Is it?
In the pipe rack. The things that go on behind the scenes at Gans Race Cars and Parts.
It's never a dull moment.
Dull moment.
It's never a dull
If they
moment.
want some excitement, they ought to come with Brian Apples here on Wednesday night.
Come on, we ain't
Ooh.
Brian Apple will straighten the world out.
There's things you can't air on TV.
You're right. They do not meet community standards sometimes.
No.
When Brian Apple gets to talking.
No.
That's the reason we can't have him on the show.
No.
I wish I could have got. Wish I'd talked to Kendall after race if I could get Kendall to come on and video in.
Yeah.
He got his first one, or Jordan, either one, but I didn't have a time. Zach takes it to let me drive it.
Come on.
Oh, the hillbilly. I did see him go by on the four one time.
We seen him. He was over with
Bobby Jones.
Bobby and Kenny.
Kenny. Yep. Yeah, I didn't get to see nobody hardly. I done registration. I was in the tower, and yeah, it was that kind of night. Which is a whole bunch of race cars, like I said. It was
Oh yeah. Well, how many? 100 and some. It was 100 and some race cars with it.
107, I think, is what the
Yes.
final total was
It's not bad at all.
in 5 divisions.
No.
It's
not bad at all.
No.
What you gonna do when that big race comes?
Well, I'm gonna have to say some of them gonna have to go to the infield,
Yeah,
but
might be putting some walls back up on the inside.
well, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna be tough.
See you. I'll be there shortly.
Yeah.
Be good.
Ain't gonna happen.
Zexton may not have anything left, but we'll get all we can out of it. Cambridge has been pretty good at that here a few times.
I'm good at that too. I'm good at that too. I try to get everything I can out of it and more.
I wish Jimmy was here. He could tell me how many thousands of noses he done built you this year.
Well, there's actually a number on this nose, and it's underneath it. I probably can't see it, but I think it's like 956,720 bumpers that we've made this year out of 1 million.
That's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah, for real. Well, it ain't been until like I don't know, the last 2 months I hadn't tore up my nose or tore it off of the car at all.
This last time you tore it off the car was Carolina.
Carolina, yeah.
That's because you didn't put a bolt in it.
I couldn't make it fit. The bolt was I just
have a hard time believing.
I could no.
We got a race car.
No.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. No, hold on.
We can't
I'm
even
pretty
weld it
sure.
to
I'm
play.
pretty sure that there wasn't a bolt in it because the piece on the bottom of it that the bolt goes through to bolt into the car on the frame, it wasn't there.
Back to what I just said. We had a fab shop and welder and tabs and everything around here. We couldn't get a bolt in it, really. Sound like excuses to me. Got to give him a hard time, guys. Got to give him a hard time. He's went from the flying mullet to the Mavericks. I mean,
I don't miss that.
what?
I don't miss that.
With the flying mullet?
No, I don't. I really don't. I like Mavericks so much better.
Willard has ruined you.
He has.
Speaking of Willard, he didn't. Ball and chain wouldn't let him in. Must have got home too late from Ultimate Motorsports.
Ain't no telling what time he got home. Probably 6 o'clock in the morning.
Probably later than that. He seen the sun come up. I guarantee you. Because it was 6 o'clock before I got into bed.
God, 6 o'clock before you got into bed.
Before I got into bed, yeah.
Daggone. How late did you stay? How late you stay up there?
Well, by the time I got home, I took a shower and got something to eat, and
daggone. We got home at
which I hadn't eaten anything.
3:30, I think.
Like 11:30 that morning.
Yeah. We got home we stopped at the store, but we got home at 3:30.
Zach said he's available anytime. He'll be waiting on the phone call.
All right.
You might want to, Zach. You might want to take your chances at getting in that super crate of David Maves.
I heard David's got it tuned up right now.
Somebody said he was getting a sidecar and you was gonna ride with him on that Harley. Is there any truth to that? I actually got to talk to David yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, well, last night I called him to tell him about Bill. But we've kept y'all on here for the last hour or so. Like I said, if everybody will go support their local dirt track.
Come on out and see us this weekend.
Like I said, I will be at Harris on Saturday night. And
Nick's going to be everywhere this weekend. He's going to score everything for everybody. He's going to do it all. He can do it.
I feel like it sometimes. But I'll be at Harris Saturday night and Cherokee on Sunday. And then I'm trying to think where we go next after that.
Ain't it Carolina?
We ain't got a weekend off. It's somewhere else before Carolina.
I go to Carolina. Carolina. Yeah,
Carolina.
it's Carolina.
Like
Carolina is our first championship race.
One race at a time. That's how I work this. One race at a time.
Yeah, here lately, that's how I feel.
Because everything changes, rain and weather and everything else has made a damper everything.
I think it'd be a pretty good weekend.
It should be.
Oh, Cherokee. See if we can't tame the place your mama warned you about.
Tame the place your mama warned you
My
about.
mama warns me every weekend, so it don't really matter. I feel like.
She knows the company you keep at the racetrack.
Huh?
She knows the company you keep at the racetrack.
It's probably why she don't come sometimes.
Well, like I said, lots of racing going on.
I tell you what though.
Uh-oh.
There was one man that I thought was probably the smartest guy at Elkin at Ultimate Saturday night.
The smartest guy.
Yes. Who was driving Billy Thompson's modified because it wasn't him?
Well, he bought that modified.
I know. Well, no,
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah.
No,
Billy Thompson said that he sold that modified.
he traded it.
Well, he had put money up to it. So.
Yeah, true. That is true. But Billy traded it for a toter
And trailer.
and trailer.
Yeah, he
That's a
he
heck.
hoodooed somebody. Yeah, Billy Thompson.
I couldn't believe it when he told me. He looked at me. I stood up there because Travis, he was out there running the B main, and I walked up right there to watch a race coming off 2, and I look up. I'm looking out there. They just have started, and they running around. I see Billy's car out there, and I'm watching. Billy and Travis was right there beside each other. So I thought, and I look. I just turned to my left. Daddy was talking to somebody. I just turned to my left and looked there for a second. I looked and I seen Billy and his daughter standing right there. And I looked back at the race car. I thought, wait a minute. I turned. Billy was looking at me the whole time. I turned and looked back like that. I was like, he started laughing. I said, why ain't you out there? He said, oh, I sold it.
Yeah, the remote control.
Yeah, he had the Bluetooth remote control.
But yeah, he was talking about that before the race. He had sold it with trade and worked out a deal for the modified and that truck and trailer.
Yeah, he looked. He said, yeah, check that thing out right here behind us.
Because he's running street stocks now. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got him a street stock. Pretty nice piece from what I've seen.
Yeah. Well, street stocks is growing some popularity a little further south, Cherokee and around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and some good purses. We'll try this one more time. Cameras won't cut me off. Lots of racing going on. Keep praying. Keep your prayers going for Bill Link. Hopefully he'll recover quickly. And if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.